Rotate.
Hey guys.
Oh, howdy. Okay. That's all set. This is all set. Okay. I thought I had everything situated. Welcome everyone this evening to February's edition of Health Talk with the Motts. We are so glad to be here with you guys to share information about health and wellness with the body. As many people know, we are wellness advocates. We do a lot with essential oils, particularly with products from Young Living, but we also want to keep people educated on how to take care of themselves, how to take care of their bodies, especially this time of year. A lot of people, welcome. A lot of people are thinking about making changes. A lot of people are sick this year. The flu has been probably one of the worst years it's been for the flu, probably in quite some time. So we want to give you guys some tools to really be able to manage and take care of yourselves. And so with tonight's topic, we'll be talking about antioxidants and superfoods, because this is something I feel like is gaining a lot of traction. People are really interested in it nowadays, but may not completely understand how antioxidants work and what is the benefit of using them. So we're going to go through some of that information. We're going to talk a little bit about Ningxia Red, which is the antioxidant drink of choice that Dana and I use. We use it for our entire family. I can say that for myself, I have not had so much as a tickle in my throat or a sniffle probably in the past 3 years.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't even know what people are talking about. They're like, something's going around. I'm like, I don't know.
Well, and I will say it's interesting is when I was working at the hospital and I was getting sick, you guys would not get sick. So that I can kind of attest to the ability of antioxidants and using them to take care of your body and the effectiveness of them. So we'll talk a little bit about that as well. I do want to welcome our Instagram family as well. I apologize that you are like off to the side. Hopefully you guys can hear the information. We'll do our best to try to cater to both audiences. We are still trying to figure out the best way to get
both of
this set up so that everyone can see and partake about it. So as people are joining us, feel free to go back and watch it if you're missing anything. But let's talk about antioxidants.
And we want to hear from you guys. So drop comments and that you have. Say hello. Hey Christina. Yeah, we want to hear from everybody. So let us know where you're from. Interact with us.
Yeah. So I thought maybe we could start with why antioxidants are such a big thing now and why we actually need them. Because I actually had to do a little bit of research myself. I know that it's a term that's been thrown around for years, and people talk about your body needing them, but I didn't exactly know how it worked in the body. So the issue with free radicals and oxidation in the body is real. There's a lot of things in the world and in our environments that we can't control. And your body naturally produces free radicals, which are oxygenated atoms within the body. We're going to get a little scientific for a moment. But essentially what happens in the body is you have these cells and atoms within the body that they lose electrons. So they oxidize. And in a sense, they start to break down. So welcome. So they start to break down. So the issue is when you have cells within the body that are becoming oxidized, they're starting to break down, then the integrity of the body is compromised, right? And so your body naturally produces antioxidants and free radicals. But the issue is when they get out of balance, then that's when we start getting sick, we start having issues, the body starts to break down. A good illustration of that is what happens to like a piece of metal in your car, particularly maybe iron or something like that. When it oxidizes, what happens is rust appears, and that rust starts to break down the material that's on the vehicle. Well, the same thing happens with your body. And so by the foods that we're taking in, by the habits that we have, if maybe we're not sleeping enough, we're not drinking enough water, we're not taking in fresh fruits and vegetables, the same thing is happening on the inside of our body. So things starts to oxidize, and that balance is shifted and thrown off. So I can't stress enough how important it is to have some type of antioxidant, whether you're getting it from fresh fruits and vegetables or something like Ningxia Red, or you're taking an antioxidant drink, that it's very important to do so.
And the reality is, because we're also really big on juicing, because here's the reality. Unfortunately, because of mineral depletion, even if you are eating a high diet with lots of fruits and vegetables, you're still not getting enough nutrients and minerals. And unfortunately, that is why a lot of people's immune systems are suppressed. And then so when you come to this time of year and you're trying to fight off different things, you are not equipped with everything that it needs. So what the body does is it's like, oh my goodness, I need some more vitamin C to fight this virus that's in here. But it's like, but we're not getting replaced with any vitamin C. So I'm scared. I don't know what to do. The free radicals come in and they deplete all of that. Right? So then you don't have enough of the vitamin C. You don't have enough of the white blood cells, the good ones, trying to fight off different things because it's depleted. So because it's depleted, it can't make more. It doesn't know how to produce more. So you have to supplement. Like, I hate to say that because the honest truth is the best way to get our nutrients and vitamins is through our foods. So that's why we are talking Ninja Red, because it's food, right? You want to take in those good nutrients and get that food.
Yeah, I think about some of the ones that are very popular, and Dana's going to talk a little bit about some of the superfoods and superfruits that you can get some of those from as well. But some of the things you've probably heard of, I know a big antioxidant that people have probably heard of is beta carotene. Because beta carotene is in carrots. Mm-hmm. And so it makes me think of when I was a kid, my grandparents juiced constantly, and we drank carrot juice, and it tasted awful. But they understood the power of beta carotene and its ability to support good eye health as an antioxidant within the body. Some of the other ones that individuals might have heard of are lycopene, which are beneficial for the prostate. And then you have your flavonoids, which are very beneficial for a healthy heart. Those are some of the ones that are well known. And so, like Dana mentioned, you have to have a way to keep checks and balances, right? So if you have free radicals within your body, within your bloodstream that are extremely too high, and we're not taking in enough of these antioxidants from natural food, then we're not going to be able to combat it. Mm-hmm. So did you have anything to add to that, or did you want to talk about some of the sources that those could come from?
Sure, like some of the superfoods and
superfruits. Yeah,
so I did want to, it's a pretty long list, but I wanted to talk about some of those superfoods and superfruits.
That's funny. We're just about to answer this question. Go ahead. She says, I don't like carrots. What's another veggie that can give me nutrients like carrots?
Yep, so we're going to get into that. Yep. So here's some superfoods that are great to put in your diet. And again, too, juice, right? If you have to puree some things to get some of those goodness inside of you and mix it with other things, that's a great alternative as well. But so some of the superfoods that you want to look for are Brussels sprouts. You want to look at hemp seed. The nice benefit of hemp seed, omega-3 fatty acids, amino acids, they're found in here, and they have the full spectrum like in a protein does, right? So beets, they're high in antioxidants. They're essential in preventing cancers. Cauliflower, cinnamon, broccoli, fish, which is high again in omega-3 fatty acids. And I just want to reiterate this: not all omega-3 fatty acids are equal. Again, it has to be sourced from food. So sometimes we'll get supplementation and we'll say, oh, I'm gonna go to, I don't know, Walmart and get a nice omega-3 supplement. Well, if it's not food, our body doesn't know what to do with it, and it just gets it out of the system. So none of it's absorbed, none of it's getting into your body. So you want to get that good source from your foods, and you want to get it from taking it into your body. So some super fruits that I wanted to talk about: apples, bananas, grapefruit, blueberries, cherries, citrus fruits. Okay, so again, you know we're oilers. So one of the wonderful benefits of oils is we have tons of citrus fruit oils that you can put in your water. You can be taking in daily, putting it into your system. Cranberries, dragon fruit, pomegranates, strawberries, avocados, goji or wolfberries. All of these, again, are high in antioxidants. Great, again, for fighting off free radicals. Great for the body to absorb. Again, we're trying to stay above the wellness line. Acai berries, another great source of antioxidants. So those are just a few of those superfoods, super fruits that you want to be taking on a regular basis. Another thing that, like I've been talking to people, and it seems like you want to make like your teas and you want to make certain little wellness things when you're not feeling well. But if you're, taking in those blueberries, those acai berries, you want to take them in on a regular basis. Don't do it just when you're feeling under the weather, but this should be a regular part of your diet. Every single day, taking in these high antioxidant foods and fruits into your system and into your body.
Yeah. To add to that, because remember our goal of sharing this is actually to promote function within the body. And so when we're talking about this subject, like I can't stress it. I have to agree with Dana. Consistency is really the key, because when our body is thrown off of whack, like Dana mentioned, it's hard to find real food with real nutrients in it. So a lot of times we're taking in foreign things into the body that our body does not know what to do with. And the only way to reprogram it is to take in healthy things, right? To help support the function of the body. I want to leave meat alone, period. It is so hard. I'm sorry, in my blue personality, I get distracted very easily. I agree. I love my meat as well. I'm working on that. But so what happens is we take in all of these free radicals, and it throws the function of the body off, which makes us more susceptible to diseases. So when we talk about like this year being one of the worst years for the flu, and you have many people who are encouraged to take precautions, you also have to think, what have I been doing the past 6-7 months to take care of my body, to reinforce it? I know when we talk about antioxidants, we think a lot about the immune system and supporting the immune system, which is very important and one of the functions of balancing the free radicals in our body. But it's also going to be good for your skin. So if you're noticing that your skin is all out of whack, taking in antioxidants is going to be beneficial for that. Some of the other things that I looked up, and the reasons why it's so important is healthy heart. I mean that's a huge one.
That's
if you have
huge. The heart, it's huge.
If you have bad circulation, or let's say you're having some type of issue with your arteries being clogged, or to some extent your body cannot circulate blood and nutrients through it effectively, it's going to cause other problems. So it's very important to support your heart in addition to your immune system. Eye problems is another common one. I like the look of glasses, and I actually do have a pair of glasses, but I no longer need to wear them constantly all the time like I used to have to. So when we think of beta carotene, which is in carrots, and I mean I can attest to drinking the carrot juice and the benefits of it, but why it's so important. Healthy eyes. Memory. Antioxidants, having the proper antioxidants helps with proper memory function, especially as ones get older. They are a little bit more susceptible to memory issues, and so we want to be able to support in that function of the brain. Dana mentioned taking in fish that's high in omega-3 fatty acids. That's because those are great for proper brain function. So that's something to think about.
That's awesome, Christina.
I know a huge one that kind of hits home for me is mood disorders. And that's because, I feel like people are more moody now than they used to be, but you're seeing more psychological disorders appear, and people will tell you that they don't feel balanced. And so antioxidants can help with mood disorders. And we talked about the immune system. That's one of the biggest ones, I think. And so just be consistent with it. Find something that is easy for you to take in. That's one of the reasons that we love Ningxia red juice, because it is already prepackaged and pre-made. I don't have to worry about turning on the blender. It makes it
so much simpler.
And I take my 1 to 2 ounces a day. Sometimes I double up and take 2 to 4 ounces throughout the day. And it makes a world of difference. Yes. I mean, I have not been sick in 3 years. You probably haven't been sick in probably 4 years, because you started oiling and taking care of yourself a little bit.
It is the best. It is the best.
But it's important to stay consistent. I take my Ningxia red religiously every single day.
And we actually, since I know many Young Living oilers, we had that Ninja Challenge. So we really did. In the beginning of the year, we decided we were going to increase our intake of it, because we already were taking it daily. But especially when more and more people around us were being affected, we're like, we got to make our immune system stronger. We got to, because again, so for some reason, we seem to get so involved in symptoms, whereas if we looked more at body function and how to make our bodies work the way they're supposed to, work better, then we're able to fight off certain things. We have stronger systems, we have stronger bodies, and our body's going to do what it is supposed to do. We were created and designed to fight off things, right? So when we can do that, and we built it up, we'll be able to do that.
I'm laughing at Shakita's comment. She said she didn't get sick before oils, and now she's going to have superpowers.
Hey, hi Linda.
There you go, you got it. And Christina, we'll post the answer to your question in the comments. She wanted to know if it has ginseng in it. Did you want to talk a little bit? I saw you have the ingredients as listed, or some of the...
Yeah, so I did want to just specifically get a little more into the Ninja Red, because again, you're not going to be able to get all your nutrients simply only by your food. You're just, it's just not possible. Like, so the reality is Ninja Red, it has those wolfberry or goji berries in it. So we mentioned that was one of those super fruits that we should be taking in, right? Blueberries, again, another super fruit that we want to be taking in daily. Plums, cherries, pomegranates. A few things that we talked about that were beneficial in some of our superfoods were those amino acids. Well, guess what? Ninja Red has 18 amino acids in it, 21 trace minerals. Sometimes we talk a lot about vitamins, but we neglect the fact that our bodies also need those minerals, right? So there's certain things that, again, that affect our sleep. It affects our mood. It affects our hormones, right? So we need those minerals. If we have depletion of minerals in our soil, we're not getting it in our foods, we're not getting it in our bodies. We need to make sure we're supplementing with food supplements and getting those minerals. It has 6 essential fatty acids. Again, we talked about in those superfoods, getting those fatty acids. Vitamins B1, B2, B6, and vitamin E. The antioxidants that are in just 2 ounces. So again, can you show that bottle? So we see this big old bottle. All you need is 2 ounces, a small portion of this. And in that, you're going to get the antioxidant equivalent of 146 strawberries. So if I just stop there, how many people are going to be able to, in a day, eat 146 strawberries?
Not I, said the fly.
Right? It's crazy. 118 broccoli florets, 44 carrots. So, hey, you said I can't get, or I'm not getting my carrots, right? Ninja Red, baby.
There you go.
Ninja Red. 45,628 almonds. Who's going to sit and be able to eat that, right? 200 oranges, 186 apples, 98 pounds of spinach, 1,628 blueberries.
So I want to stress that that's in 2 ounces.
Just
right?
2 ounces.
Just 2 ounces.
Just 2 ounces.
There you go.
right? So it's funny too to me when sometimes people will say, well, oh, you know, oils are expensive, or oh, young wellness is expensive. It's expensive to live well and to be healthy and stay above the wellness line. Like, really? Because I don't know, if I went to like the grocery store, even if I wasn't getting organic, if I bought 146 strawberries, I think it's a lot cheaper for me to get a little bottle of Ninja Red, right?
Well, and then the other thing, you have to think about, hospital bills are expensive.
Right.
So, I mean, we teach wellness, and not to say that you shouldn't go to the doctor when you need to, but we're trying to prevent these chronic illnesses that they're preventable. There, a good portion of diseases and conditions that exist today are preventable. We just need to take care of ourselves.
Well, we need to work on our systems,
Yeah.
right? So it's not about diseases. It's not about that. It's about our systems.
Yeah.
Getting our bodies functioning and working the way they're supposed to work.
So I just wanted to attribute to what you mentioned about Ningxia Red. And so I had to look at this. If anyone knows what the ORAC scale is, ORAC, what it stands for is Oxygen Radical Absorbance Capacity. And pretty much it's a test that they did in a lab to quantify or determine what the total antioxidant capacity of certain fruits and superfoods and juices were. Ningxia Red actually scored a 338 on the ORAC scale, which is miles above most antioxidant drinks out there. I think, I'm not going to mention what the other one was, but another popular one only scaled a 1 on the ORAC scale. Ningxia Red scaled a 338. So when we're looking at what we're able to take in because of the quantity of antioxidants that come in something like a bottle of Ningxia Red, nothing compares to it.
Yes, Nature Red or Ninja Red.
No, she's asking. There's a question mark there.
Oh, question mark.
Ningxia Red. Ningxia. I have to make sure I spelled that
right.
correct. I have a public school education, but I feel like I did okay. Ningxia Red. I think it flips it on Instagram though, and on Facebook. So that's something that, like I mentioned, we take it every day. It tastes great. Our kids love it. Our kids have not been sick, and so we're just grateful because of having something like that, and we want to endow you guys with that knowledge to be able to do the same for you guys, families, and for yourselves.
Keep us above the wellness line.
So it's very, very important. Did you have anything else you wanted to add? You want to take a look at some questions, see if we can answer anything?
Yep. Does anybody have any questions that we can answer or comments?
Let me see if I can go back and see if there's any questions that we missed. Feel free to continue to post them. If we can't answer them during the session, we will answer them in the comments below afterwards. So Christina asked, does it have ginseng? I didn't see it in the ingredients. When I looked, I do not believe that it does.
I think it's ginseng.
I didn't see it in the ingredients, but you're more than welcome to look. Let's see here. Yeah, questions on Instagram that we didn't mention. Okay. Well, feel free to continue to post them if you think of them.
Because we'll go back and we'll answer any questions. And remember, to everything that we do is uploaded to the YouTube channel. So if you are not already, be sure to subscribe. DNA Wellness, right? So on YouTube, DNA Wellness. All of our Health Talk with the Mods, the Savvy videos that I do, they're all uploaded there.
That's a good question. You might want to answer that in the chat in just a little bit.
Yes, it is.
Okay, there you go.
but I'll message you.
Yes, DNA Wellness, Dana and Anthony. But it also works because we're in the health and wellness industry. So that's where we got our name.
Nitro has ginseng.
Yeah.
So does Ninja Red have ginseng in it?
Ningxia Red does not. Ningxia Nitro.
Okay, the
does.
Nitro has ginseng, yes. Christina.
Yes. Okay. So we want to thank everyone for joining us. We enjoy doing these. Fire off below if you guys have certain topics that you're interested in that you want us to cover. As we try to give you guys a little bit of everything, we want to give you, you know, general health and wellness. It's not just promotion of product that we use from Young Living. We just so happens that Young Living has the best products that we've found. But we want to give you guys all the tools that you need to take care of yourself. So thank you guys for joining us. We do appreciate everyone that follows us, keeps in contact. If you guys have any questions, remember to fire down below. But take care of yourselves and stay safe and healthy. And we'll see you guys next month with next one.
Yep.
Yeah, next
month. And if you are in the Metro Detroit area, we will be doing a spa and savvy. That'll be Saturday at 5 p.m. at my spa. So if you want more information.
What is spa and savvy?
So we're going to be doing mini facials and makeup. We're going to be playing around with makeup.
What kind of makeup?
Toxic free, no junk, no crap. So come out and join us. We're going to have a good time.
There you go. So that event is on Facebook as well.
Yes.
So you can find all the information there. So till next time, everyone take care. I blocked your face. I apologize. Left-handed instead. And we'll see everybody next month. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Good night.